Hello guys, and welcome back to another Mr. E's Ark Adventures. Today we will be taking out the raft and looking for tames of opportunity and gathering ourselves some more metal and resource. Well, let's get to it. Now with a basic taming raft like this, we should have no problem getting anywhere in this map. First things first, let's head over to one of the caves. I'm gonna grab us some crystal so we can fashion a spyglass. That will give us the option to scout out creatures that we could tame. Now, when you're rafting, you don't want to stray too far out into the deep water, because there is a thing called lead sickness, a whale, and it will destroy your raft real quick, and they are very aggressive. So we will be coasting along the coastline until we hit our destination. Mr. Pterodon's probably going to end up dying, but that's fine. That's fine, we can always get ourselves another. Island's a pretty big map for Ark. Definitely not the largest, by far. But due to the sheer amount you have to do in it, it's quite extensive. Between base building, taming, harvesting, surviving alone. And that's just the basics. It gets so much more in depth, to cave exploration, to breeding even, to boss fights. There is an end game, apparently. I haven't seen it yet, but it's coming. That island over there, if you open your map, it's Herbivore Island, as they call it. Safest spot in the game to build. The creatures only attack if you attack them. A very good spot for beginners. All you really need to do is be able to swim across the water. Or just build a raft and crash land on the beach. And you start there, you can progress pretty quick. Take a chance. I'm gonna cut across this open water. Try to get to that cave on the other side. Cave is just around the end of that land over there. Trilobites, which is a good source for chitin, which would have been good for the pteranodon, spawn over here as well. We're gonna harvest a bunch of that as well too. This is where we were in the first video, before it crashed out. Every start and arc you do will usually be different. I've never had a playthrough that's been the same, ever. And I've done Island at least 10 times now. Alright, so we landed. I already see a trilobite down the beach. I'm gonna go grab it. Oh, I see a couple. This is what we needed to make the saddle. So I'm gonna stock up on a little bit of this first. They normally don't attack back. I've actually never had one hit me. They just try to run away. Pull out the hatchet. Give it a couple hits. Ooh. This is what you see coming down is called a supply drop. They range in various colors. Some of them have really good stuff. Ew. As you can see, this one does not. So we're just gonna throw it on the ground to despawn it, so another one can spawn in. This is a cave. Our purpose in this cave are these crystals. Upon entering each cave, you're going to experience what's called a lag spike. Just be patient with the game. Depending on the cave's difficulty, depends how severe the spike is. It could range from a couple seconds like this, to up to 10-15 seconds, depending how much stuff it's spawning in. So now that we have some of this resource, we're gonna grab some fiber, some hide, and fashion a spyglass. I'm gonna do 2, just so I have a backup. Crafting up some extra stuff to store onto the boat. Stash some extra ammo and weapons in the boat. when we harvested those crystals, they sometimes give off rare mushrooms. For the moment, we're just gonna hang on to them. We have no real purpose using it right now. Eat it if you want. I mean, let's see what happens when you eat one. Bam. Your screen goes black. Definitely don't want that. But it is used in recipes or even taming. Take half of that chitin we harvested. Throw that into the mortar and pestle so this way we can make some cementing paste and some gunpowder. Alright, now we use the other levels we've earned. Let's see. Ooh, Ghillie Armor. I am a fan of Ghillie Armor, so as soon as I can craft me some, I plan to wear it. It keeps you kind of hidden from enemies, allows you to kind of creep around a little bit better. It doesn't offer a lot of protection from the cold or from combat. But when you're hiding and sneaking around, kind of don't really need to worry about it. Alright, we're gonna learn the long neck rifle. And now get up. Start crafting ourselves some guns and ammunition. Craft ourselves grappling hooks. Grappling hooks, I feel, are really vital to survival in this game. There's been so many instances where I've almost died, but shooting a grappling hook into the wall saved me. Or one of my teammates almost falls to their doom, and I grapple hook them. It saves them. I mean, you gotta be really good with your shot, but it's a possibility. I'm actually gonna craft up a crossbow for that purpose. Alright, let's see. Now that we got our spyglass, we're gonna need to do a bit of metal farming. So we have a couple options from here. We can either, go to Herbivore Island, which might be the best bet. Grab ourselves a tame or two while we're there. We don't really have much right now. You know, let's do that. Let's go to Herbivore Island. Give you a little tour of it while we're there. There's a few metal rocks that spawn that are going to be highly valuable. But we ain't going to get them yet. We're going to tame something first to maximize our harvest. I mean, if you're gonna just hop on my boat to off yourself. Now, there's a couple ways you can get there from here. You can either go straight across the water, which it gets pretty deep between here and there, so I don't advise it. The way we're gonna take is in front of us. That little gap between that small island and that coast, it's pretty short distance, so a chance of a whale eating you is very slim. Just gonna check the level of that trike over there. Alright. And the way I do this, see that rock in the water? I use that as a little marker. From there I'll turn, and from here you're at the mercy of the water. Just go forward, hope for the best. That's all you can do. Up, like I said, there's a whale munching on my boat right now. Your boat can only take about 4 hits before it's had enough. It's getting fuzzy. We're gonna just beach it right over here. There's not much that can stop a whale from eating your boat. Except the shoreline. And we should be safe right here. Alright, this thing took some damage, so let's repair this real quick. Grab all this stuff. Repair. There we go. Alright, we made it to Herbivore Island. Alright, we're gonna grab some of them narcotics, turn them into arrows. Alright, now that we have some trank arrows. Not a lot, but it'll have to do. Now this island's free to run around. You can do anything on this island, nothing should attack you. Level 1. 2. I think I'm gonna have to up the level of the dinos because these are a little bit too low. Oh, we got a level 40. I mean, that's not bad. see what we got on this side. 63, not bad. Alright, in the meantime, we're gonna grab some of this metal. So we can get some of it cooking. Cool looking rock. It's level 2. Oh, 33, not bad. I want to be careful. Hit you. You will, most definitely kill me. But I do want that metal. Thank you. Level 11, huh? You're not that bad of a color. Maybe I'll tame you just for the berry harvesting. Stegos are good too for berry harvesting, but I don't know, I use trikes more. I'm usually traveling by raft or air, and sometimes the smaller the creature, the better. Until we get cryopods, then it ain't gonna matter. There's a good 8 metal rocks here. Head back to the boat so we can process the metal. We don't really have the room, so yeah, we'll just head back to the boat. We're gonna try to harvest some resource on the way back. No, screw it, let's get some fiber. Alright, yeah, let's get this processed. Then I'm gonna get off and up the levels real quick. Various ways you can power the forge. If you're looking for efficiency, a spark powder. For the sake of getting more charcoal, we're gonna use wood. There we go. And we shall be right back.